because it's starting now. There. Yogaso Otakus. Why is that working so weird? Anyway, we're here today. Yokoso, my brokosos. We're here today playing Digimon Story Time Stranger finally. And hello, John. How are you doing? Welcome in. So I'm supposed to have a full cam right now. I don't know why it's not doing that. There we go. Now we're at the full cam. I'm debating on doing a video on this, but my 25th anniversary Final Fantasy IX Vivi hat came in. It was incredibly expensive, and it is very, very cool. It's like one of my favorite hats of all time. I think it's really neat. So I just wanted to show that off for a minute. I might make a video. The video is going to be very, very short, but how's everyone else doing? Is everyone having a good weekend and everything? That's the mage hat. I'm wearing Vivi's hat. Yeah, this is Vivi's hat from Final Fantasy IX. And since we got the full screen, Green Slade Gaming. We got a new shirt from Green Slade Gaming, and it is baller. I'm not gonna lie, these are actually really nice shirts. I like my own shirts. But if you don't buy my shirts, buy Green Slade shirts, because he's got good shirts. Really good shirts, actually. These are great. So I'm very excited about that. It looks good. Yeah, dude, it fits really, really good. And the material is really nice and comfortable. The design is printed on extremely well. That's why I said it's like I'm kind of a shirt snob these days for streamer shirts. And my people who do my stuff I really like a ton, but I actually I really like your stuff too. If I didn't have my stuff, I'd want your stuff. Anyway, we're gonna play this game today. We are starting a little late, and I could have done that. I could have done this earlier. I've been working on some stuff. Yesterday, I was gonna stream, and I've been having some sleep issues, so that's kind of how that's shooken out. So anyway, today we're just going to play some Digimon Story Time Stranger. If you guys haven't seen the first two videos, then you will be a little bit behind because we'll be continuing from our demo progress and kind of getting into the game. So I'm looking forward to seeing everything. And if you guys like this content, hit the thumbs up. If you don't, hit the thumbs down. Subscribe to Yokoso Otaku for more anime, news, reviews, and gaming. And with that, we got a game. We got a game, yo. Let's play some games. Okay, so we should be live on vertical and horizontal. I started this new thing where I'm starting later. Looks like we've had some really, really small amount. You get to keep the demo stats. I do! 3 days until Amazon Prime Big Deals Day. I don't know why. I feel really bad saying this, but I actually, wearing this hat reminds me a lot of Pirate Software. Okay, we're just gonna keep all this stuff on. I think it should just remember everything, I think. So we're gonna just agree to all this stuff. Yeah, here, demo version found, import save data and start a new game. That's great. That's great. Yeah, let's do that. That picked that up right away, very easy and quickly. They left us off, they kind of just dropped us off. Like, we got off the bus and they're just like, bloop. Anyway, reminds me of Mort the Magnificent. Mort the Magnificent. Isn't that was that one of Adam's Server Life Gaming Adam? Wasn't that one of his things that he did? I've been meaning to check out. I heard Crazy Clay's come back as well. That hat cost what, 300 USD? It was a little less than that, but not much. I think I paid a total of like, well, let me look. I'll tell you exactly how much it is. And I'm not doing this to flex. I really, really wanted this hat. If there was one thing that happened during this Final Fantasy 25th anniversary, I really wanted to get this. And I got it off Play Asia, which you guys should totally order things from there and use my codes, because that actually helps me buy more games for stream. All right, we're gonna open this up. I got a couple other things coming too, but they come much later. Black Mage hat. It looks awesome. It's pretty amazing. I am really, really, really excited for it. So on Play Asia, it was $117, and then I had to pay $28 in shipping. So actually, it was way cheaper than I thought it was. It was only $135 total. So, I mean, it's not a cheap hat by any means, but as a big fan of it, you see Crazy all the time. Okay, so yeah, yo. Anyways, let's continue where we left off. We're in Shinjuku Underground, 1913. Looks like all these are identical. Save. So I will take this hat off at some point during stream because it's very, very, very hot. It's filled with like a kind of a plush material. How to like, how do I?
There, ready to go.
Right. Oh, you did a rap song with Mort? That's awesome. I like Adam a lot. I catch up with him when he's with Retro Death Row. I like to watch that.
Do it.
Oh, that guy
Ready to go.
Pokemon. Well, not quite, but I do get it. It's Digimon with monster catching, so we'll be playing Pokemon.
Do it.
Wow, that dude looks
go.
mad. Did you see how mad he looked? Is it just me? I feel like I only have one. Hi, I'm watching you outside. Believe it or not, he killed his verse. So I absolutely would believe that. I would believe that. Alright, extra strike triggers, a circle will appear on the HUD. Strike effects have different... Huh, that's weird. I kind of swear we ran into that mechanic. This dude, I don't know why I keep hitting him with physics. I need to... Yay!
Do it.
Yeah, so just to give you guys some, lore, I guess, I had pre-ordered this from Humble Bundle. The reason why is because I do the monthly Humble Bundle, and I get a discount on everything from the Humble store. And on occasions, that is the best way for me to pre-order games, or buy games. I haven't pre-ordered from them in a long time, and I couldn't remember the process. And as it turns out, oh, we got a scan rating. There we go. Okay, so we got 200 scan. So I have to say one of my favorite things about this game is they let you do like those shortcuts to jump into positions and stuff. Anyway, so I pre-ordered this on Humble Bundle. Didn't know how that was going to go. And unfortunately, what that turned into was not getting it. Let me go check out the vertical side. Yeah, I did change up the camera a little bit so that we have the full camera and just helping the layout a little bit. I haven't done vertical streams in a long time, so you'll have to forgive me. I just, with the page kind of suffering the way it is, it really does kind of go into my eyes and ears. Though the thing is that everything kind of has there's a yin and a yang to the world. You do get a ton of views. You love the layout. I think you were a dragon.
I'm sorry.
You didn't think I was a dragon Digimon fan?
You got it. Ready to go.
Layout though in the vertical. Yeah, I mean, if you're watching on a phone, I think digital streams do work really well. I personally don't like watching them because you can't stream them the same way. Is this guy just standing here like an absolute freaking psychopath? What are you doing? I don't even know where we're going. I'm actually kind of like lost.
That
We
one
came down.
Preparations complete.
I guess I'm a Dragon Digimon fan. I got a bunch of them. Who did I tell you that I got the other day? I don't remember. Anyway, so the Humble Bundle in their wonderfulness, to my just absolute joy and
That one preparations complete.
decided not to give me my key for this game. Like, way longer than I thought. Patamon. Game volume's a bit loud, it overpowers your voice. Well, I appreciate you. That is the kind of stuff that's helpful. And also in... That should be better. If it's not, let me know.
There. Ready to launch.
Okay. Happens to me a lot. Well, there's I think a lot of people generally don't like to, they don't like to, make note of it, you know? Better now, but a bit low. Oh, now it's a bit low. Okay. We'll have to make another adjustment. Some bubbles. Maybe that's a bit better? I don't know. We'll see. That looks like kind of on par. I don't know. I'm going off my level bar. My Hero Academia final season and Spy Family season 3 are now streaming on Crunchyroll. Oh my god, I was too slow on my video, wasn't I? I was too slow. I've been resist. Yo, Cobalt. Cobalt Canyon, what up? Anyway, so I didn't get this key until pretty late on Thursday night.
Wow.
And then Friday I was going to stream. But like I said, I haven't been sleeping very well. And I ended up kind of like passing out into a coma last night after work. Not like a real
There.
ridiculous way.
Preparations complete.
But anyway, I slept. And it was really late when I got done. And then I thought about doing a really late night stream. And then I'm like, no. I'll just do one today. And then today we got a bunch of stuff came in for the bikes. And I'm building Riley and Bree's bikes. Starting with Bree's bike. So, doing that all day today. And took a nap. And the nap took forever. Kind of a mess. I'm a wreck lately.
Do it. Ready to
Not
launch.
gonna lie. I have so much stuff. I was gonna say he's week 200. I should do that, and then I hit him with a skill, and it said week 300. Wait a minute. About the sleep thing, have you tried using the sleep music that Keen's wife made? The 520. I've tried the 528 hertz. Could I see your Digimon stats after battle? Well, you may, Zyler. Marcelo says, yo, what's up, Marcelo? How are you, my guy? Appreciate seeing you. Oh, baby. You have to remember, too, we're in the very beginning of this.
I'm sorry.
So the stats. All right, Zyler wants to see the stats. So we got Koromon. Feel bad for you. I'm trying to find a solution. Well, I'm gonna go to the doctor here and get something figured out. My mom was almost wondering if it isn't sleep apnea too. Anyway, so I got Koromon level 5, Agumon level 5, Drakomon level 5, Ryudomon level 4, Dumamon level 4, Patamon level 5. Not even in my main party for some reason. In my box, I have a couple Bukamons at level 3, Sentomon level 4, Motamon level 4, Wanyamon 5, and hopefully that's good.
Great. You got it. Ready to go.
That thing, was that a flying elephant?
Here it comes!
Digimon is so wild to me. Like, the more I learn about Digimon, it's like the more I'm just like, what is this? This is the craziest thing. Nearby treasure chest? Where? Oh, here's something. I knew we could run. Why is there like a nook? Okie doke. Yeah, I don't know how you guys will feel about it or whatever, but I haven't been able to play this game, and I'm really excited to. So my kind of goal really is to stream a nice longer than. Yeah, sure. You can tell me about. Kind of familiar with the rock paper scissors system. I just don't really pay attention to it. I'm very casual. 72-hour stream. I deserve that. I always tell everybody else that they're gonna do it. Nah, but it'd be kind of cool if I did like an 8-hour stream tonight. I'd be kind of down with that. We'll see. It was kind of weird. Immediately when I started, it started to say we were having a lot of dropped frames.
I'm sorry.
Oh!
That one. Preparations complete.
I like the fire effect.
There.
There we go. I remembered how to do that.
Do it. Ready to go.
I guess we could do X arts. I mean, I don't think I'll regret doing it now. Damn. KO!
You got it. That one.
This game has a lot of battles, though. I will say that. I will say that as well. This game is like, reminds me of old school RPGs, actually. This game. B, welcome in. Even have the little B profile pic.
Ready to go.
Can you spam 67? I have no idea what that means. I'm not really. I don't think we need to do any spamming. Just number 67. Don't be scared. All right, I do want to make sure their butts puckered. Some of these guys were kind of whacked up. Just a little bit. You spelled it incredibly wrong. For me, for some reason 67 is trending right now. 67 is trending right now? Like the number 67 is trending? Boy, I guess I missed that internet fad.
Are you hurt?
Alright, it says 67 or 67 is a viral internet slang term that can have several meanings, including a reference to LaMelo Ball's 6'7" height. The song Doot Doot 6'7" by Skriller, which popularized it, or a placeholder in a meme with a hand gesture to mean so-so. It can refer to the UK drill group 6'7", or be used to block your phone number before making a call by dialing *67. Okay. That's the AI thing, and AI is pretty much wrong 99%. Yes.
Inori!
Dad!
Riley says
It's okay,
a thing in
Coop.
school, too.
This is my dad.
Kids. Remember *67 from when we were kids? I do too, yeah. That's what I know, *67. They're totally not talking about that. Everyone in school screams 6'7" when the teacher's. Yeah, Riley's in,
You there! Think you can do something about that big guy?
Are you in, like, 4th grade, Riley? You're in 2nd grade. Oh, she's in 2nd grade, so I guess it's a 2nd grader thing.
Sorry, but you're the only one we can turn to here. Don't worry about me. My daughter.
She's just a little bit fine. She got her diapers. They put her diapers away yesterday. Say 6'7" again. You're eating plastic. Oh. That sounds... It tastes like plastic. I would imagine it could. This thing is terrifying.
No!
Are we gonna watch her die?
You idiot, Inori! What are you doing?
You need to run!
Virus kills Data, but dies to vaccine, and Data kills vaccine. That was kind of weird. Mix of cardboard and Ziploc bags. Say 6'7" in the JoJo. I don't even. I'm like kind of at a loss. I'm not gonna lie. This guy's kind of tough. Make a clip out of it for YouTube Shorts. Okay, yeah, I guess you guys can clip away. Use that in your background. My cat? Shadow? Little girl. Wow, Koromon really lasted a long time. In my movie in a world. In a world where there was 6'7". A woman that you're scared of? I don't think Bree was out here. I have a house of women. He said it. Alright, Brave status. This status occurs once a Digimon's HP falls below 30%. Yeah, well, we are getting our butts kicked. What is that? Like we're running out of teammates, too. So Sigma. So Sigma. That's how my class be like. They use the word Sigma. Okay. I don't know. I don't think I have a very good team for this. Yeah. What kind of bee are you, bee? We're gonna be able to. I'm B. Just. What's up, B? I really just have Rudimon. Can we, like, bring somebody back to life?
Now.
I'm a bee! So be. So be yourself.
Are you okay?
Seinfeld like bee?
Are you okay?
Excellent!
I'm a break character here. I'm a break. I'm a break. I'm a break. I'm a break.
Now.
Watch and learn. On average, I'm eating plastic, which I will probably spit out into tiny pieces. Watch as I learn, and I predict. What? What? Comes. Kill me.
Are you okay?
Okay, Agumon
No.
definitely needs to. Pepper breath. Slade. Pulled out.
Are you okay?
What type of green Slade are you, now that you ask me what kind of bee I am? That's funny. I think this is it. That was a tough battle. That was tougher than the other battles we've had to fight, for sure. I don't think I'm
Looks
leveling
like
up and doing my character.
you did it.
This way. Proceed with caution.
Hey, wait a minute. Why are we playing in English?
Uh-oh.
I said we weren't playing
You're headed
English.
This way.
It's just you here? You don't know that. There could be
Hope
sneaky
Koo is
peekies
okay.
in the background.
Coo?
Yeah, because he makes little cooing sounds. I found him huddled up here looking all sad.
We don't have time for that. We need to get out of here now.
John says, keep the English.
Okay, Dad.
Okay.
We should be able to get out this way. Quickly.
For this stream, we'll do it.
but
While you're here,
what about
John, we'll
Hiroko?
keep it in English.
Knowing her, I'm sure she'll find a way out.
Tonight's the night I fall for you. I don't even know what song that is.
Worry more about us not getting caught. I can't have
did
this
that
affecting
song?
my work. Now let's go.
Okay, fine.
The girl to be protected. We found the girl. Oh, in training, Digimon don't last long because they're basically Digimon toddlers.
But you two, what am I gonna do with you?
I'm sorry.
What should
Never
you
thought
eat
anything
next?
like this would ever
Pollen.
happen.
In any case, we're going straight home. And then we're gonna have a not-so-little talk.
Oh no. He's gonna give her the talk.
Yes, you got it.
Poor
By
dad.
the way, who's this?
Now she doesn't remember me.
Huh? Have we...
So
met
first she knows
somewhere
me
before?
exactly, even though I have no idea who she is. Now she doesn't know who I am at
Sorry,
all.
I don't remember. And there's no way I'd forget
Mac and
someone
cheese
dressed
out
like
my
you.
back pocket. Use the pizza pocket. Pocket in the pizza pocket.
Save the chit-chat for later. Our first priority is getting away from here. Now, let's get moving.
Or those necklaces that hold a slice of pizza. Those are good pizzas. Who is Stream Elements? A bot. Beep beep bop. The AI.
What's wrong?
The government building. Everything got blown up back there. The government building isn't destroyed?
The
I forgot we
government
kind of
building
traveled
was
through time or
destroyed.
something.
What are you talking about?
Not a clanker. Yeah, it's a clanker. We got clankers
wrong?
up in this chat,
Why are you
y'all.
just standing there?
You summon the
If
anti-clanker.
you're tired, why not come rest at our house? It's not far at all.
Are you
Just
sure?
like that, public safety will find you in no time. You don't want that, do you?
Yes, I do.
Not only do I owe you one, but I've got a bunch of questions I want to ask you.
No.
I mean, you're not going anywhere until I have the answers to said questions.
You can't stop me.
If you're okay with all
$120
that,
and
you're
20
welcome to
XP.
come stay with us for a while.
Yep. Whoop.
At our house?
Of course. Is there a problem?
Yeah, a random teenage boy from the street should not be put into a house with a teenage
No,
girl.
it's just that normally you never allow anything like that. You're always going on about, do you know how old she is?
Epic.
And stay away from my daughter.
Oh, well, that's...
But instead, you're bringing random men into the house for me, Dad. That's odd.
I have to take extra good care of you for your mother's sake.
Yeah, I don't think Mom wants that.
Otherwise, I'd never hear the end of it when I see her again in the afterlife.
The mom encourages teenage pregnancies? What are you doing?
Look, I'll be fine. What I'm trying to say is that it's about time for you to live your own life, Dad.
What?
This conversation is
Why is
over.
this getting so deep?
Let's just head home for now.
Hey,
Don't think for a second I've forgotten about that lecture I promised.
why is your mac and cheese brown? That's normal. That's normal. Usually when you put a little poop in it, it makes it brown. That little extra spice. Yeah, eat it. Eat it. Knock, knock. Someone is knocking at heaven's door. Knock, knock, knock it on heaven's door. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a cat in a box.
Are you awake?
Gray, have you tried Mega Bonk yet? No. I've been too busy. I've been way too busy. Yeah, it 3D Vampire Survivors. I saw Charlie playing it, and it was like, the tempt is so big, but I bought another game that I've been wanting for a long time. Or a while, rather. Tastes like Red Bull, but on steroids. Ah! Ah! You awake? I heard it's great though. Are you playing it? You
Sorry
addicted?
we didn't have a proper place for you to sleep.
That was really weird. Are you streaming on Twitch or another app? I am streaming on YouTube twice. So I have a vertical and a horizontal. You're too busy with Hades 2. And I heard Hades 2 is really good. You're still dropping frames. So it says 352, but I think we're doing okay. Yeah, what was the game I bought recently? I bought this game. I bought a couple of them. Goblin Cleanup. I've been playing Goblin Cleanup. I was actually really excited for it. I also got Detroit Become Human and Doom Eternal, because I didn't realize that. And then Slime Rancher 2 and Chef RPG have been really bad. We're gonna be covering this game here to Shujinko a lot, and then I want to show this game off to you guys. I was telling you guys I was gonna give you a sneak peek of it the other day, but this game is an absolute jewel. The devs gave me this, and the devs are hilarious and awesome and fun, and it's kind of amazing. So we'll be playing this at some time soon too. But yeah, Chef RPG has been taking a lot of my time up. If you look here, unfortunately, I have put in... Oh yeah, I got the Little Witch in the Woods too, because that came out fully, and I wanted to support them. Rocket League on your Switch. I played that for 74 minutes today, but we wanted to look at how long I played Chef RPG, which is 46.3 hours in just like a couple of weeks. That's been too much. Too much of
So much happened.
So, like, I thought
Wrap
Chef
my head around
RPG
any
was
of
gonna be
it.
like an actual RPG and not a
Now, let me introduce myself. I'm Inori Misono.
Nori Misono. I thought it was gonna be like an RPG, and instead it's like Stardew
You
Valley
said
or
some
whatever.
things that made it sound like we've met before. I'm sorry I don't remember. Well,
I didn't mean to do that. Still waiting on Mouse PI. I am too. I put in a request
Finally,
for a
connected at
review
last.
copy of that a long
Hello
time
there,
ago.
Agent.
An adventure RPG. I would say it's way more just like a farming cooking simulator than anything. It wasn't like a I don't know. I expected it to be much more RPG. Like way more.
I managed to catch fragments of the audio from your side. I'm not even sure where to begin. So you can see the Tokyo
Restaurant
Metropolitan
starting.
Government
Cooking
building
mini games are
fully
good,
intact
yeah.
from where you are.
I like them, but they do get really repetitive after a while, and honestly, I've just been turning auto on for them. Especially when I'm playing on my Steam Deck. If I play on my Steam Deck, that's like a guarantee that I do that.
The visuals of Shinjuku that I'm seeing are a hellscape I can't quite put into words.
What?
Based on all this information, the analysis department has reached the conclusion that you've traveled through time into
Oh
the
yeah.
past.
Yeah. I knew I went through time in the past. That's
This is an
pretty fucking obvious.
unprecedented anomaly. How is it we're even able to speak to each other? We just have to pray that this connection doesn't get severed.
I turn auto unless for quests and parties when cash is low. So the thing is though, Marcelo, is like I would toggle between them, but as it is right now, I get like 100% more often than not on the autos that I do. And if it's not 100, it's like 90 something, and which is like there's really not too big of an advantage. and you get the advantage, or you get the advantage of.
I'm sure you're tired of bad
Talk
news by
today.
now, but the situation here is critical.
Otto does really good, is all I'm saying.
A global collapse is underway.
Brett says I played
Shinjuku
some of
is
the Power Wash
starting point of it
Simulator
all.
2 demo today, and I like the improvements from what I played. I am really excited for it. I'm really, really excited. One of the things that they changed, and I hope that they keep this mechanic outside of the demo too. And oh, you got to the part where you unlocked research facilities, so dishes get to 150 plus. Okay. Yeah, I have a research facility, but I haven't really dealt with it because it just feels really grindy to me. Yeah, no, I wouldn't think Otto would reach that high often, but like I said, I don't really find a huge disadvantage to doing Otto at where I'm at. So I also played the Power Wash Simulator 2 demo. They have like a car and like a bathroom that you can do. One of the things that made me really, really excited about it is
I'll relay more details over time. We're still scrambling to collect
the
data on all
way that they do. I did barbecue. Is the way that
Send me
they
whatever you learn
do
as well. I'm counting on
the
you, Agent.
foam. So like I never use the foam stuff in Power Wash Simulator 1 because I hated how you had to buy all the different cleaning bottles to have the juice to do the foam. And in the demo, at least, they let you have like unlimited foam, kind of. Like you have a maximum amount of foam you can do, so you can foam everything up until you run out of foam, and then you can wash it all down, and then your foam will be filled up again because it goes off how much is on the screen or whatever. And I love the idea of them doing that, and it makes the foam so much funner. Like I love to clean with foam in the Power Wash Simulator 2 demo. You like that as well? Yeah, I really, really, really liked it. Like they actually made Power Wash Simulator substantially more fun for me. Because I loved how you could just foam the heck out of things and then get a sprayer and have a nice wide sprayer and do wide spraying on everything and have it just be super clean. Plus, it looks cool too. The visual changes that they've done have been excellent. Yeah, I'm buying that when it comes out immediately, just like I did with Power Wash Simulator. I'm just a big fan of it. Okay, so now we've started the quest. God, they did such a cool job with the details in this game, didn't they? Like, I feel like this is so fleshed out and full, and like the environments so often feel so lively. Granted, not the dungeons so much. There's a couple good things. You play Hollow Knight, Fall Guys, Rocket League on your Switch. I have never played Fall Guys. I just like how much easier it is to switch between nozzles. Dude, seriously, yes, the nozzle switching is incredible. They've done so much right with Power Wash. They really, 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 really have.
I'll give you a proper
I
tour
think
of
it's
the
gonna be
house now.
amazing.
This is the
Especially
living
if they
room.
do what they did like with the first game, where they got all these incredible collaborations with like classic video game franchises and TVs and shows and stuff.
Over there is the bathroom, and that's my room. Don't go in without asking. Here we have the kitchen. Feel free to use it whenever you want. Do you cook?
It's only gonna be $25. Oh yeah,
Wait,
they'll
is
have
this
me.
too
I'll
much all at
immediately
once?
buy it the second it comes out. I had no idea.
Oh yeah, my dad wants to talk to you. He's a detective, by the way. He said for you to come see him.
This music slaps too. Don't you guys like this music? This is good
To
stuff.
get to his office, go out the front door and down one floor. Anyway, it's about time I left for school. Just in case anything happens while I'm gone, can you give me your Digiline ID?
I don't think there's too much about this game that I don't really
Hey,
like
got it.
so far.
I'll message you later. Right now, you need to go talk to my dad.
I couldn't believe how much controversy this had. I was blown away that David Vink, actually of all people, I mean, it doesn't surprise me because he's always kind of hated anime games. He's been really low-key about it lately, because he's had so many huge developers that are making anime-centric games, like, you know, paying him basically. But he used to be really open about hating anime games. His video on this was like scathing, and I'm like, I don't know. I think where I'm coming from with this game is I'm comparing it to the other Digimon Digimon story games, and it's amazing. Protagonist uniform looks like he's from Cyborg 999. I think it's supposed to be like an old school Japanese TV show sci-fi thing vibe. I think that's what they're going for with that. The camera movements are better. I mean, if you look at this and you compare this to the other Digimon story games, this is such an incredible upgrade and a moving forward for the series, in my opinion. I think it's really unfortunate that there's so many people that feel differently about this game, but it's fine. Cyborg 009 is old school too. Oh, okay. I wasn't... Oh, wow. Yeah, down the stairs and then... Oh, that was kind of cool.
Did you sleep well?
This was very comfortable. Manga was created by Shitaru Ishinomori, the guy who created Kamen Rider. Oh, okay.
You had
That
quite
makes
the
sense.
scrape yesterday. Those phase electron life forms. Digimon, you called them. So here's the deal. For various reasons, I know some things most civilians don't.
I'll get this game eventually, but I have too many other things at the moment. Yeah, I mean, I prioritize getting it and playing it because I've been on kind of a Digimon kick lately. You guys haven't been seeing me cover it on the page, but I've been playing the Digimon story games a lot in my spare time too.
I'm familiar with the term phase electron life forms, but you seem to know a lot more about them than I do.
But like, I totally get why this isn't like exactly for everyone. Soundtrack is a bit Persona-ish. I like it. Oh my god, this game.
Who exactly are you working for?
So I'm not saying this negatively to you at all, Marcelo, and your statement is fine and valid. But God, am I getting tired of the Persona freaking comparisons? Like, everybody's comparing this game to Persona right now, and it's like, I wish it would just stop. Now, when you have the character designer from a Shin Megami Tensei game that definitely worked on this, and there's a lot of stylistic things that are, you know, Persona, Shin Megami Tensei-y, I get it, and I think it's fair. I don't know. I'm getting pretty worn out where, like, every game that comes out now, people are always like, this is like Persona, this is like Persona, this is like Persona. Like, everything is like that. Or Persona was better. Oh, Persona did it better. Like, that's another thing I'm hearing so much of. And it's like, stop. Not everything needs to be held to that standard. Just the soundtrack and a bit of the character design, yeah. Well, it's the same guy that did my favorite game, Shin Megami Tensei Devil Survivor. Regular person who's into cosplay. Persona can shove it.
Yeah, I figured you'd say that.
Well, I'm just kind of, I
how it
am
is,
tired
I
of
know.
it too. I wish Atlas would, like, move forward.
I've got some
And I just don't think they're
experience
going
in
to
your line
because
of work.
they've now
You
created
can't speak freely
the
about these
safe
things.
game that they can make a lot of money off of, just like all the Western RPG people do, like just eating Fallout to the ground and just, you know, reusing stuff over and over and over and over again because it's safe, because it's easy. SMT2 is my personal favorite. Good, I like that. Did it better as a far stretch, in my opinion. Both have their own charms. Yeah, well, and that's a comparison that I particularly don't like, because it's like, just because something's different doesn't make it less than. like something can be really good on its own merit as well. Yeah.
I really need to know more about those creatures you call Digimon. My guess is you were sent here to investigate what happened yesterday. Wouldn't it be best to have a home base nearby? You're welcome to use my house, if you'd like. No need to get your guard up. I just want to know what you know. But that can wait until after I've earned your trust.
I just want
don't go
good games,
disappearing on me
honestly.
in the meantime, okay?
Well, I wish we could get more originality in games. I'm really, it's bothered me a lot. I mean, I'm kind of going on a little soapbox here, but it's bothered me a lot that it's like there's a lot of stagnancy in like the video game world, and there has been for a very long time. Like I very much as a very nerdy gamer, I've recognized this for quite some time, and so my escape from it was like anime games, like games made from Japan, like things that are more like outside of like hip and popular and like, you know, the next big thing. And Japanese companies for a very long time were operating really similar to how the US had Western video games and cinema too. Yes, exactly. Both have the same issue with this. And it's like, I was escaping the anime and Japanese games to get away from this kind of rat race and go back to kind of the old way that video games used to be made. They didn't make as much money. They weren't as big and as popular. They didn't have these like huge fan bases. They were very niche, and there was really specific types of people that played these types of games for specific reasons. And it was a really great place to kind of escape from and get like fresher ideas and more things. And in a lot of ways, Japanese gaming is still very much on the forefront of that. And there is a lot of like kind of smaller companies or like medium-sized companies. But it seems that their ultimate goal is generally to do what everybody else does. And a good comparison that I have for this is with my phone. So I used to buy OnePlus phones a lot, and they're these phones that are made in China, and they were a new company, and they wanted to become a big company. So what they did was they went out and they offered the best phone that they could offer at the cheapest price. So they said, we're going to offer more than everyone else, and we're going to offer it for less than everyone else. And we're going to blow everyone away with how our quality is so high and our prices are so low. And I bought OnePlus phones for a while, and I love them. Well, the thing is that OnePlus's plan, as most companies are, was never to make the best phone they could make at the lowest price they could sell it for to make people happy. Their goal was to get popular enough that people were talking about them and respecting them, and it was becoming a major brand so that they could get deals and start selling their phones in major stores outside of China. And as soon as they did that, then all of a sudden they started offering much less high-spec phones at much higher costs and giving you less accessories and less things for it, becoming just like every other phone company. But they established themselves, and then now they just like the word I've been using for it is like video games, like the movies and stuff. They stagnate. What are you talking about? I'm talking about phones right now, but really it falls in line with video games. And so a lot of video game companies that I'm seeing are also doing the same thing. Is like they're small with the goal of wanting to become bigger and making games that everyone buys, that they can charge the ultimate price for, and just become a big company so they can all be rich and powerful, you know?
If you do, I just might
You're the
be
ultimate
spilling the
machine,
beans
Metal
about you.
Sonic.
To the police, public safety, maybe even Hiroko.
So I think that Japanese games for a very, very long time have built up, you know, like an indie in a lot of different companies have built up where they were offering really excellent and unique experiences, but once they find their IP that like clicks with like a majority audience, and especially when they find something that clicks really hard with the West, like Persona did, they go full into it and they just churn crap out over and over again because it sells really wild. Like it sells really, really high. And they make a whole bunch of money off of it, and their company becomes way much bigger, and they become way more successful, and they start shaking hands with Americans. And all of a sudden, we end up with Japanese games that are very, very, very slowly now turning into what we've seen in Western games that pushed us off to Japanese games. And that was my very long annoying speech. Sorry. Back at uni, there's a very current theory where movies were stuck around 12 types of scripts. We call it the Pocahontas Avatar theory. Oh, okay. That actually would be really interesting. Brett says that's part of the reason I play a lot of indie games. And it is, but God, there's so many indie games doing the same thing though, where it's like you're indie long enough to become popular and big and get money and excitement from like a larger audience, and then you start to get funding from major companies, and then the major companies buy you, and then you go in to work for the major companies, and now all of a sudden you're using your indie label, but you're not really operating as what really makes indies so exciting to a lot of people, but not most people. I don't know. It's just business. It's business. I'm mad at business being businesses, which is stupid. CD Projekt and Chucklefish still stick to their guns. Kind of. I mean, CD Projekt Red, as much as I've always loved them as a company, and as much as they're still doing so many things right, they've also made that change though too. Like, I've played CD Projekt Red games for a really, really long time, and when The Witcher first came out, the very first Witcher, while it was, rough up, was very much like a nerd game made for nerds, and their company was really hyper-centric to like, we're gonna make a game how we want to make a game, and you're just gonna get that game, which is kind of the mentality that we also always like. Yes, and GOG is their number one major amazing thing that they do. So that's a very strong and valid point that I fully agree with. But as The Witcher progressed, I started to see they like every other company are indeed trying to expand and get into larger markets. And with that, we went from PC only games from CD Projekt Red to now working with like Xbox and stuff. And The Witcher 2 actually had like a kind of limited exclusivity kind of a thing with Xbox for a while on The Witcher 2. And The Witcher 2 is a really major change in a lot of ways. And then they came out with a special version of it that basically consoleized The Witcher as a series. But through that, they brought a much bigger audience in, which made that audience be big enough for when they came out with The Witcher 3, which I still think is their kind of creme de la creme that they've ever done. When The Witcher 3 came out, then it was like we had, it hit the major markets. And so all of a sudden, people like me had been, into The Witcher, like they had no books, were even like there was hardly any books. You should see the books I have for The Witcher. They're super old, like the first translations that they did, and there's only a couple of them that were even accessible to such this huge thing now. So huge. How is the game? I love it. I love it, though I've been taking the last couple minutes here to rant about things. Did you get a copy of it, Chloe? Anyway, my opinion, they went kind of wild with Cyberpunk because it was their first time where they really delved into acting like a major AAA company, like all the other ones. And in order to do so, they reached out to all these different things, and they had so much more like outside help than they've ever had before. And with that, funding from like major AAA devs, like people from, you haven't, you're stuck between Digimon and Pokemon Legends. Oh, Oh, you have a choice between that. That's a... Ugh. That's not a decision that could be made in this household. I feel for you. Anyway, I still don't think that CD Projekt Red is as evil as, like, you know, EA or Ubisoft or the really nasty Western devs that we have, but CD Projekt Red made a move to try to reach for the stars, which is the complaint that I've had for every single one of these companies trying to do that, and it was a major fumble for CD Projekt Red trying that. Them trying that almost wiped them. They were in a really nasty spot for a while. Do I think that they can recover and become substantially better and go back to what they were doing and being so awesome? I played the other Digimon games, so I know Shinjuku in the area from the past games, so it hurts my eyes. Why does it hurt your eyes? I don't understand. Company made Kingdom Come did much better in that sense, keeping medium indie.
I'm sure getting...
I'm not too familiar with that, though. I was playing the first game a while ago and really liking it.
I'm joking. For now, at least.
Like I said, so, like, I have this long spiel on all this, and, like, it's stupid. Because, like, ultimately, companies exist to make money. And I'm complaining about companies wanting to grow. And because I think that ultimately companies growing like that, you just have eye problems.
Now that that's out of the way,
Capcom
let me
has
finally
become
introduce
evil
myself.
too. That's what I've heard a lot of Capcom.
I'm Kosuke Misono.
Oh,
Nice to meet you.
like I said, it's something I'm seeing more. Like the Japanese are starting to move. Chucklefish is the best example. What has Chucklefish been putting out recently?
Well, I've got to go out for some work, but you can have free run of the house.
Free run of the house. I love how those stained glass windows look at the top there.
It seems that girl doesn't remember meeting you at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building.
They're working on Witchbrook and Haunted Chocolatier. Well, hopefully they take their time. I didn't think they'd come out with anything recently, though.
But I suppose that's to be expected. Our analysis indicates
I'm not really
that
too
you've
worried
somehow
about
been
Chucklefish,
sent back in
though.
time 8 years.
I feel like what ruins companies is that they go for an unlimited growth mindset instead of a, hey, let's make this good thing and stick with it, like the to-do list app. The Protegs outfit is really Kamen Rider Ichigo. Chloe, could you explain that more? I'm interested in where you're going with that one, because, like, my argument is that I'm kind of tired of companies stagnating. Like, it seems like all the biggest companies stagnate into stuff. Like, if you look at what Call of Duty became, it's like once they reached a point where they knew that they were getting incredible sales every single time, they, like, stopped changing things. They stopped trying to improve. They stopped trying to grow. And most of it's because the company that owns them, the bean counters, they're really centric on wanting... no changes, because changes are unsafe for profits. And if you change a game and you try to do something radically different, it may turn into something that the audience doesn't buy as much. Like, you might have like a couple people, a portion of the group being really excited about the changes in the release, but they don't make as much money as that way, and they want to maximize the money, so they're hesitant to make changes. You've seen it in, like, pretty much every major Western series that has gone on. But I'm curious where you're going with that, because I think that you have an interesting comment in there, too.
I combined the info I've been receiving from your Digivice with positional data from 8 years ago.
The reason why FIFA dropped their contract with EA is the same thing every year. Interesting. I didn't know that FIFA dropped their contract with EA. Also, did you guys hear EA got bought by a like a Saudi group, basically a private entity?
and fashioned an improvised location data system. I'd say it's fairly accurate.
I was pretty dead from EA. I've gave up on them a long time ago. I don't buy anything from EA or Ubisoft anymore. I've quit so long ago.
Try accessing the location data system while viewing the map on your Digivice. I'll contact you again as needed. All right, I'm counting on you.
Yeah, my mother-in-law works at EA. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, that's right. You did say that. The dev team of Devil May Cry left Capcom because of it. Yeah, EA is a no-go for me. And I'm not even knocking, like, I think that, like, laymen, you know, playing video games is totally fine. I don't have anything against it. I hate that it seems like everything is, like, trying to just go for the maximum profits, widest audience possible, and then they're doing that at the cut of wow, they've improved this map wildly. What? This is cool AF. Wow. Savage capitalism is what ruined capitalism. I don't know. I mean, there's what's best for the company and there's what's best for the consumer, and unfortunately the two don't often align. What was with all those weird food options? The opposite of this Black and Alola series games where they made changes, the fans don't like it, and they went back. And yeah, my view in general is that game companies be like big tech. They have a character limit. Text. Okay, yeah, so that's actually falls in line kind of what I was saying too, where I was talking about the OnePlus phones and their change in their company and how that ended up being kind of anti-consumer. What is this? Oh, it's like a tree. Okay, and this is clothes. These clothes stalls like this on the streets in Japan are the bomb, by the way. Bree got the most beautiful, like, Haori kind of a top that has, like, cats and stuff on it. And this old lady was out at this stall. This was in Kyoto. And she was just so happy. She thought Riley was so cute. And Riley was looking at these little wallets. And Bree ended up buying a couple things from her. And then she ended up giving Riley one of the wallets, which is so cool. Yeah, min-maxing per profit and offering people slop will make the bubble burst one time or another. I have to go, but I'm really glad that you're enjoying yourself. Thank you, Chloe. Good to see you, Ed. Yay, our games are lame. Should be kind of basically. Okay, anyway. Wait, did we look at the clothes? I don't remember looking at the clothes. Oh, here they are. Plain t-shirt. I mean, so the cost of them aren't as bad either. They had some really crazy ones. Okay, here we go here. Ooh, they have a Taiko no Tatsujin t-shirt. That's so expensive, though. They have Tales of Arise, The Idolmaster, Pac-Man, Tekken, Burger Shop, Classic Movie Game Shop, Anime Promotional, Anime Film, Theaters Chloe, Game Center, Planetarium. I really want the Taiko no Tatsujin shirt. I don't even care that took all my money. I like want that. Greenslade wants Pac-Man. Are you guys excited about Pac-Man World 2? I'm actually kind of surprised that I've been seeing a lot of people that seem like they're really excited about that release. I don't know anything about Pac-Man World. Oh yeah, here's this. This is such a weird rendition of The Crossing. It's like so weird. Tekken killed Soul Calibur. It's a remake, right? Oh, isn't it is it a remake? Did they make a second one? For some reason I thought that they never made a second one, and so this is the second one. Not Guilty Gear killed Soul Calibur. Tekken's Turf is another one, Zyler. I am really excited to go back to Japan. Playing games like this is so fun for me because I just really missed you. And I'm very excited in a couple months. Soul Calibur was shiznit. Yeah, a lot of people like Soul Calibur. Right, I'm in position. Thank you guys for keeping chat up too. If I actually get the pension thing going, I'm definitely taking a trip to Japan. The pension thing? What's that? What's up with that, Marcelo? I haven't heard about that. I think we should totally, if you ever end up going to Japan, dude, you should totally you should talk with me, and let me know, like, when you're going and stuff to see if maybe we could go around the same time and just, like, meet up and have, like, a dinner together or something like that, or just, you know, hang out in an arcade one night or something. I think that'd be so fun to do. Oh, your grandma's pension. Okay. Oh, you're waiting sentence for that. Wow, that's a big thing. Yeah, if you end up going sometime, though, dude, I would love to go about the same time as you. We did that with my best friend, too, and his wife, which was really cool because, you know, each of us get to do our own trip the way we want to do it. But then, you know, you just meet up and hang out with a buddy one time. I would love to do that. I really wish I could become, like, a super huge YouTuber, and then I would take all of our, like, regulars that are in here all the time that I've talked to for so many years. I'd buy everyone a plane ticket. We'd all go out, spend like a week in Japan. That'd be so cool. Have like a big meetup. Dinner would take it all day at least. Oh, that's cool too, man. I just didn't want to like impose or whatever, but yeah, I'm down with that for sure. I don't know how my main character doesn't just get like I feel like people would point him out or something. Because he doesn't he look just, doesn't fit in around here. This is a cool building. Look at that, how the wraps around, like the sky bridge wrap around. I don't think I've seen anything like that or anywhere. Shopping stuff, etc. Dude, that'd be fun. That'd be so fun. And like I said, I had a lot of fun with my friend and his wife when we hung out, but it was just kind of a little quick blurb. We did have dinner one night, though, which was great. Not imposing at all would be way more fun than doing stuff all by myself. You know, I like stuff with friends. Going to a Sento with my buddy was so much funner than I thought, too. I know that seems weird, like, yeah, I want to go hang out naked with my friend, but
by the way,
I mean, it was like really nice to, like, because usually I do it so by myself. I gotta keep
and the possibility that you've traveled through time as well, of course.
But it was just really nice to have someone to just kind of BS with, and like, I don't know, it felt like it was so much more relaxing. Would you go to Japan by yourself, Dre? I would be pretty lonely. It's not like there isn't just I could definitely have a lot of fun stuff. I thought I was gonna have to on the last trip that we took because of stuff that was free, but I was able to pay for it. I would prefer not to, and Bree would prefer me not to go by myself either.
We don't want to influence the past. There's no telling what would happen. Adamus's own research into time travel was suspended after a series of accidents in the early stages. Your adoptive father, Dr. Yuki...
Could I have fun in Japan by myself? I guess. But I would probably get into a little bit more trouble than I do when I'm with Bree or Riley.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned that. Just focus on the mission for now.
I'm like,
counting on you.
At the risk of sounding like a big old drunk, I actually, one of my favorite things to do in Japan is to get a couple like strong zeros and walk around like really busy places at night and drink some strong zeros, get a big wild buzz on, and just kind of go explore and see all the fun lights and the sounds and the shenanigans everyone's up to around. Calibration is complete, and we can now detect your coordinates with great precision. You've noticed that people are talking about anomalous phenomena, right? I've been going through posts of the internet from 8 years ago again. It seems the rumors of anomalies in the Shinjuku area started around the time you're in right now. Coincidence? One post mentions a strange light in a back alley in Kabukicho, Shinjuku. Might be some kind of... Marcelo, declining sales compared to the Tekken franchise, the disbanding of the core development term of Soul Calibur 6, lack of new leadership at Bandai Namco, and concerns about the financial risk and market reception of another title under the current industry practice like fake programs. So now they want us to go to Shinjuku. Or Kabukicho. Brown texture, that literally looked like I just picked up some poop.
Great.
I'm picking poop up. Can't really say I found poop on the streets in Japan, but you? You. I like the speed at which you walk, which actually is a major complaint in Chef RPG that we were talking about. People hate the walk speed. I myself do, but there's other people that defend it wildly, which is kind of interesting. I guess I should just follow the market. I'm aware. I meant that Soul Calibur and Tekken were on different fighting games. Pikachu. So one of the things that's going to be interesting about our next trip to Japan is I didn't know this until after the fact, actually. Oh God, what's going on? I didn't know this till after the fact, but I guess
Wow.
the place that we got is right smack in the middle of Koreatown. So there's going to be there's a ton of Korean restaurants and like beauty supply places and stuff too, which like I'm not obviously like, oh boy, I get face masks and all sorts of fun. No. Bree is very excited about that though, and they kind of have a unique way of how they handle those. What's that? Odd light can be seen. What is this? Anyway, so Bree's gonna get some like skincare beauty products at a South Korean store, which will just be really, really kind of an interesting treat. They also have a lot of like karaoke places and stuff there too, so it'll be an interesting side of Japan that we haven't seen, the Korean side of Japan. I am kind of excited for that. Okay, so he sells random crap. Is there anything that like we just really need? Oh, we're out of revival capsules, huh? We need those. Those were really beneficial to have. It kind of sucks because they're so expensive. You love Korean food. I also love Korean food too. I like Japanese food better, but I like Korean food second best. So I'm really excited to try some authentic Korean food in Japan as well. Sonic Shot. Yadamas. So we're gonna end up broke. Right? Don't have much. All right, guys, been an exhausting day. Gonna hit the day. Night, night. Yeah, good night, Marcelo. Thank you so much for hanging out, even though it's super late. Oh, it's the in-between theater. So as I understand right, this is where we access DLC.
This is a special space.
Oh, your favorite is
located
Chinese
between
food.
two
Well, that's
different
fair. That's
space-time dimensions. Humans find their way in from time to time.
dim sum.
Some people refer to
That's
it as
base.
being spirited away. As for why this place exists, that will be clear enough when the time comes. The natural laws of the world have already begun to break down. You will not be able to stay uninvolved.
Interesting characters on the vertical side.
It's possible I may be able to help you. Tell me, what is it you desire?
It's a cat in a box. Oh, the Digi Farm. Okay, so here's where Digi Farms are then. This could be good for some of our characters we're not using right now, maybe. Facility lets you enhance partner Digimon status. Even while being kept here, they will receive the same XP as Digimon in your box. Whoa! Wow! Okay. Well, that's pretty cool. Yeah, let's put our little babies in there. Let's move him up in there. Sure. That's kind of weird. We have to pick a space for him. But yeah, let's drop them like they're hot. You know, let them level up. Get their groove on. This is kind of neat looking. I wonder if there's been other games that have done that. Okay, so here's our battle members and our reserve members. Yeah, we'll keep that as it is. Okay. That's kind of cool. What's Place Island? You can freely customize your Digifarm by placing islands and farm items. This doesn't affect Digimon training. Oh, we can pick like a grassy island. Desert island. We can have a ruins island. Factory island. Frozen island. I wonder if there's different benefits for each of the types or something like that. Or the sea. Green Slade got a membership. Hey, Mike got one. Oh, that's awesome. I love it. Uh-oh, what do we get for that? Let's see. Green Slade got a piece of candy. We didn't get the special super secret t-shirt winning one. All right, then we can place item. We can move Digimon. We can interact with Digimon in the Fram. Okay, interacting. We can do training. Give food to increase its bond. And if food is to their liking, they'll have a deeper bond. And then we can pick training, so we can do heart, understanding, heart and affection, heart and companionship, understanding and companionship. I don't know which one is the best one. That's kind of weird. And then we'll feed him. Oh, we can't give him feed during training. Huh? We have to give him feed first? Okay, so that's it. Give him a punching bag too, yes. Here, and we'll give him some FUD. He looks like he might want fish? Oh god, there's regular. He liked that. He liked the regular. I didn't mean to give him two. And we'll have him do that too. Is that a TP? That's kind of funny. Hello, Bree. Oh, they have different trainings that you can teach them? He did! He liked apples! Okay. Try that one. That'll be different too. And last guy. Carrots? Yeah. Is he like, is that like he really liked that, or is that like... We'll call that. They're doing their thing, so that'll be fine. Boy, that's a big change and interesting upgrade there. Okay, the outer dungeons. So which outer dungeons does she have available? Okay, so we have the Hall of XP, the Hall of Yen, and the Hall of Materials. So, yes, we have to buy this, and this is $8 to buy that, just FYI. And apparently, the different versions of the game, I guess, if you buy... Yes, yeah, Digifarms, I'm used to Digifarm from multiple other games, yeah. I just like that specific version of it. I thought was well done. Wait, what's the pill? Oh, that's just the items that we bought. I'm turning into, oh, look, squirrel. I'll be playing this game pretty significantly tomorrow too, but it'll be earlier in the day and not later in the day. Also, I don't know if I thanked you, Green Slate. Thank you so much for that.
Where have you been?
Don't know, by the way.
I lost contact with you for a bit there. I'm analyzing data as it comes in from your Digivice. It seems returning to your original timeline won't be easy.
Oh, 1 second, please. Give me... All right, thank you guys so much. I'm sorry. I had to do some stepdad. Pigeon party while he's gone. Pigeon party. The little the party emotes too.
Even if you did make it back, the situation here is nigh hopeless. It all started with a conflict between Digimon, but now humans and their mechanized weapon have entered the fray, making it an apocalyptic three-sided conflict.
So are we gonna be stuck in this like place where nothing is really going on while we listen to her talk about how like it's literally just a war zone back where we come from?
The battle over Shinjuku triggered all manner of anomalies, laying waste to major cities worldwide, one after another. The disaster that sparked this global calamity has been dubbed the Shinjuku Inferno. Our sole hope may lie with you, now that you've been flung into the past. You may be able to avert our impending doom. I have no proof of this, of course. No one's ever tried to rewrite the past before. All we can do is have faith in you.
Sure.
I need you to find information about this Shinjuku Inferno, so keep up your investigation. I'm counting on you.
Boy, that was really wild. Okay, so I'm gonna be that guy. I'm gonna do the thing that I said I'm mad at everyone doing, but doors like that appearing and taking us to a hub area is a little on the nose for another franchise that I'm tired of this being compared to. So that's kind of a bummer.
Wow. Great.
Yakuza. No. I want to go this way. This looks like that weird fight that we had with, you know, in the Yakuza games where there's that area where there's the building that is like people want. Everyone wants it. It's an important building. What was your favorite vending machine in Japan? My favorite vending machine? Well, they had an orange juice machine that you got to watch it like roll an orange around and mash it up into orange juice for you. That was a kind of a good one. But, I prefer, my favorite vending machines are the ones that have the most utility for me. And those vending machines are the ones that have hot coffee and tea. I really like having my hot teas in the morning. And I think it's just kind of amazing that in Japan you can get it right out of a machine so conveniently for so cheap. It was like literally like 85 cents for like a nice warm can of Earl Grey tea, and it tastes quite good. Breeze particular to the Pokemon vending machines, there's a multitude of them. But I don't know, the vending machines kind of blend together to me, like as far as like different vending machines. Okay, so there's one in Tokyo that I want to find, and it's like in this weird piss alley, and that sounds really weird, but it legitimately is an alley that people like want to piss in. But everything in the vending machine is like a mystery. So like everything that's inside the machine is wrapped in paper that you can't see through. And oh, they want us to change clothes. Oh, yeah, that looks much more regular. Oh, God, look at that one. Uniform of a certain school. Really? Ah, there's my shirt. Oh, look at that. Oh, I gotta wear this. This is what I gotta wear. Ooh, public safety suit. Swimwear. The chosen child. For the digital. Ah, look at it. That's amazing. Anyway, we're gonna put this one. Was there, so real quick though, Green Slade, was there, when you asked that question, was there kind of a specific answer you were looking for that maybe I didn't understand? Any callbacks to the other ones? Well, Nicholas, we're really we're pretty fresh into this game. I don't know that I've seen any like direct callbacks, but I'm also not. I don't know. I'm pretty new to the
I've
Digimon.
added a feature
Digimon
to boost
stuff's
the
new.
synergy effects with your partner Digimon,
I'm not really
strengthening the benefits of your bonds.
on top of it all.
This feature is called Agent Skill. Agent skills improve as you progress, allowing for accelerated digivolution and enhanced cross-art abilities. Master this function and use
What happened
it
to
to carry out your
Digimon Movie
missions.
1 when Diaboromon launched nukes? I don't know. Why? How would I know? I don't think I've ever seen the Digimon movie. I've only seen some of season 1, probably most of it, and then I've been watching Ghost Stories lately. And I'm not very far in Ghost Stories, maybe like 5 episodes or so. This system lets agents use anomaly points to expand their ability. Oh, yeah. Okay. So, yeah, these are the... God, why is it giving me ones on the scroll? Okay, Bonds of Loyalty. We can do lessons in rearing. 1 XP... No, boost the XP gained in battle by all battle and reserve by 1%. That sounds like something I like. And then cross art, a new cross art. Okay, that's kind of fun, I guess. More stuff here. Bonds of Valor. Boost the SP. Certain Digimon. No, sorry, lagged out so much that it's boost the attack. Boost. Wow, there's wow, the leveling's, there's a lot to do in this game. There's a lot to build up here. Huh. So these are kind of hard to determine whether I want to invest in them early game, I guess. Loyalty is kind of the only thing I can think of. Like, I don't know which Digimons I have that are which things. I don't want to spend anymore because I don't want to have that be. Right, voices from downstairs. See what all the fuss is about. I didn't mean to do that. I can't remember what that was supposed to be.
It'll be fine this time, I swear. No one's even been to this spot before. You said the same thing last time, and look what happened.
What happened?
Oh, hey, I remember you.
Ah, yes, I
Heard
remember.
you're crashing at Inori's place now. Say, I've got an idea,
Which I still
Inori.
don't understand
Why not
why
bring your
a
buddy
father
over here?
is like, yeah, I'm gonna let
Sorry,
this random teenage boy live in this house when I have a teenage daughter. Like, I'm sorry, but never. Not in this house.
With one more subject to film, I bet we'll get a ton of great clippable moments.
I'm being funny.
That's the spirit.
Cool. They use
Let's
they
cut
use
to
the
chase
crest
then.
of the Digidestined in your skills. Oh, neat.
In case you forgot, the name's Hiroko Sagisaka. I go to school with Inori. Same class, even. And like I might have mentioned, I've got my own occult streaming
Oh, yeah,
channel.
that's right. She's
it's
the
called
live streamer.
Occult Tokyo TV. I caught wind of a new paranormal phenomenon and went to all the trouble of putting together an entire shoot schedule.
Pew, pew.
But my girl here doesn't seem very sold on the idea. Could you maybe hype it up for me?
No. Why would I do that? I don't know you. Can't afford to ignore any paranormal activity phenomenon.
Hey, things all kind of worked out in the end last time, right? Nope. I say we head on back. Come on! The
I say
world
we
of the
don't head
underground
on
is
back.
calling
I
our
say we head
names.
forward. Oh, we lost a sub from streaming today. That's nice.
Knock it off, Hiroko. You're being a giant pain.
Oh, I bought some Digimon cards. They're kind of cool. I guess there's a Digimon card game. I don't know how to tell what's good or what's not or anything like that. I don't really play the game. I just wanted to see what the art was like. Sorry, I'm plugging my phone in.
I'm not giving up. I'll be passing 10,000 subscribers any day now.
There we go.
I'll see you guys later then. I know you won't leave me hanging.
Maybe I will.
A streaming channel that deals in
That guy's
paranormal
shirt is
phenomena.
banging. Hey, I picked that shirt out, man. That's like one of my favorite games of all time. It's one of my favorite arcade games. You didn't answer me either, Green Slade. What was the kind of answer you're looking for about the vending machine?
That time I narrowed down the target coordinates for you, right before the Shinjuku Inferno happened. The reason I was able to do that was thanks to some videos that were uploaded by members of the public 8 years ago. Now I'm wondering, could those two girls have uploaded that video?
Or are you talking about my shirt being banged? I do have a pretty banging shirt on.
We need every bit of information we can get. I say going with them would hardly be the worst idea in the world.
Yeah, I mean, like, most of the vending machines that I've seen in Japan are kind of like the same. Like,
There's no stopping Hiroko when she
they
gets
basically
like
all
this.
kind of have the same
Sorry about
grouping
that.
of stuff in them. But, like, me and Bree always look for, like, the machines, the items in the machines that we look for the most are
Agent.
CC Lemon and Pocari's Sweat. And then we need a machine that has warm coffee and warm tea, because Bree does the coffee, I do the tea. And then once we find those sets of machines, we don't really think about the machines all that often. Could you please take a picture of those Digimon cards in the Discord? Yeah, I'll just... Happened.
Yeah, you. I heard from my dad that you're in the same line of work he used to be in. I
Why the
apologize
camera's
for Hiroko
or
being
the
so pushy,
controller's being...
but I hate to leave her on her own. Would you be willing to tag along, Agent?
Well, yeah, sure, I should do that.
Really? You mean it? I thought for sure you'd say no.
Why?
You know, despite your outfit,
Why my outfit what?
you're actually really nice, aren't you?
Why wouldn't I be nice? What about my outfit
Well,
makes me seem
guess
like
I
I
could've
wouldn't
skipped
be
the
nice?
part about your outfit.
Yeah,
It's gotta be a uniform, right? I like it.
it was kind of like a B thing to say.
Anyway, let's go.
I want to do a
Hiroko told
challenge
me
where
the
you live
place
off
was
vending
a back
machines for a
alley of
full day.
Shinjuku.
Well, you could easily do that in Japan because they have those vending machines for the food. Like, when you go to, like, a number of restaurants, like, you don't order, like, at a menu, you just go in and, or you go to the front of the store and there's a vending machine and you purchase and it gives you a ticket. You hand the ticket to a person and then they give you your noodles. I just have 2 more cards left. Give me a quick second here for 2 more cards. Showing off how dirty my mouse mat is. I need to quit eating food at my computer desk. Okay. So there's all my pictures. Now I'll go into Discord. Bing, bing, bing. So just so you guys are aware, I'm probably not going to do, like, we're not going to have as many videos as we usually do when we go to Japan because I'm kind of just celebrating my birthday on this trip and having fun. I will film some things. I will attempt a live stream at one point. Which will probably not be successful because we've yet to have a successful live stream in Japan. If I can find somebody that can get me like a Japanese prepaid phone that does data, and maybe we can do something like that, that might be my best bet. Talking. Oh, okay. Shifted towards philanthropy.
Wow.
So I don't want to post these in Keen's chat. Zyler will never find them in Keen's chat. Why am I trying to message myself? Would you stop? 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 10. 12. Okay, the pictures are sending in the Discord. Those are all the Digimon cards I have. Okay, now we'll go back to fully interacting with the game. I'm like excited to go back to Tokyo, but I'm kind of worried right now with all the anti-foreigner sentiment. Like, it's gone wild.
Andy, so get moving. Our objectives are the mysterious creatures skulking around the underground. Let's head on down. Okay, we're rolling here, people.
Selfie stick. It'll be kind of nice. We're not
What's up,
going to
everyone?
any
This
theme
is
parks this
Kotokyo
time.
TV, here with another
Bree
video.
is going to try to get into the Kirby Cafe and the Ghibli Museum, but we may not be able to do either of those.
Today, we'll be acting on a tip from a viewer. It's time to uncover the truth behind the Shinjuku Underground Cavern. We're starting this investigation off with a bang.
Also the JoJo. I have to go. I have to go to the
Sorry
JoJo
about
world.
this.
That's the one thing I wanted to do. I went out there for certain.
Really? Good then.
Anti-foreigner thing sucks, dude. It's gotten crazy. I don't know if you've seen it as deep as it is. I've been watching a lot of Japanese YouTubers. There's a couple guys that are Americans that live in Japan that report on Japanese news, and they're not like, you know, there's a lot of these like clickbait YouTubers, you know, out there. I'm not talking about that. Like, the guy's really level-headed, and he just talks about like the reality of things. And I think that a lot of the anti-foreigner sentiment really sucks. We were really treated roughly in Osaka, which really kind of broke my heart quite a bit, but only like in the main city.
So it's true.
I don't think Tokyo is going to be
You
that
really
bad.
are
I think
doing
they're
the
kind of
same
open-minded.
kind of work my dad used to do. And yep, definitely a good person.
We're going to kind of some more outside weird places too.
Feel it. The paranormal is calling our names, and I'm gonna farm them for views. Let's stay on our toes, people.
There he is.
Look, over there.
Didn't the guy steal your backpack? He didn't steal my backpack. I had these really expensive pins that I got from conventions. They were my Shin Megami Tensei ones. And he walked by and he like ripped them off my bag. Like, he like swiped my bag really hard to like rip all my pins off the back. And he broke some and I lost some. That was really common with foreigners during that time though, because my best friend and his wife had the exact same problem. Somebody ripped expensive pins off his backpack. And it's done like in an aggressive way, but like when Japanese people are aggressive with you, in a lot of ways it's really like passive aggressive. Like, this dude like ripped the shit off my backpack and he was obviously pissed. Like, I saw his face. He looked like he was just pissed as hell. like just filled with just rage at me, and he swiped and ripped him off and then ran. Like he like pushed through a bunch of people and he shoved himself down these stairs and ran straight out into the big crowds of people where I couldn't catch him. It shocked me because I wasn't even expecting it.
What's up?
Like
You
I was
spot
like kind of
something?
stunned for a little bit. Like I was never expecting such an aggressive action like in Japan
I
before.
think that was Ku.
And all I was doing was just walking around, but I did have my backpack on in a busy store that was
Hey,
really
is that
small.
That monster from
So
before?
I could see how it was, you know, someone probably saw that. 2 of my cards are from other games.
Ku isn't a monster.
What do you mean other games? These are just I can't remember what the set is. Oh, weird. Okay, this is weird. So like one of them, so like all my cards look like this, but then one of them looks like this on the back. It's so weird. I think they're just Digimon Time Story. I think that's just what they were labeled as.
The way those others were bullying the poor thing. He was hurt too, so I'm worried.
Oh boy, here we go again. You're almost like pathologically maternal.
Yeah, I don't know. It's like kind of weird. I don't know. I felt like people were particularly rude, and I guess I just need to be okay
Always
with that.
bringing
It's
home
not what
any
it
little
bothered me.
injured kitty or birdie you come across.
I just feel like I really like want to not be hated in Japan when I go there. Like I would like
And
to.
because of your pop's allergies, you always end up having to find somebody else
Feel
to
different.
foster them. Nobody is gonna want to take in a monster as a pet.
Sorry. It's just that I want to at least treat his injuries.
Yeah, I get it. I'm just giving you a hard time.
I don't really like this voice actor for Hiroko.
I get why you're like this, Inori. I'm happy to indulge you this time, too. As
Like that.
long as I get some good content.
voice. I don't like it.
Alright then, let's go track down that little critter. Time to search this place from end to end.
I don't know. Outside of it taking so long to get my key,
You got it.
the game seems to run incredible on my computer.
Ready to launch.
Ninja Blade!
Need to remember. I can't remember what difficulty level we chose. I'm pretty sure we didn't pick easy mode. I think that we picked normal mode. I wonder if I can see how to do that. Oh wow, you can change. Yeah, balance. So it is just normal mode. You can change your protagonist name and move from the male to female body sets just whenever you want to. That's actually pretty base.
Great. Great. That one. Ready to go.
Monsters, Digimon are the champignons. Extra strikes, but he's lame. Okay. Look at that. That was a good link. No! Ooh, Patamon got hit hard. What the heck are you doing to Patamon? Bruh. At least nobody's
The
here.
mysterious creature is escaping.
So, because it dawned on me the other day, I was thinking about this when I realized I didn't finish what I was saying the other day. I was telling people that I kind of found out on my channel why our page kind of got a lot bigger, and then all of a sudden dropped all of its views off really badly. The reason why is because YouTube has this feature that you can set at a channel level called
Now.
automatic dubbing. And so what it does is, like, if I'm an English speaker and a Korean person wants to watch my channel, if I have auto dubbing on, it will automatically dub Korean over my voice, translate it basically. And how do we go back to training? I don't think we can do that just.
Do it. Ready to go.
Anyway, so the I had auto dubbing. I had auto dubbing on, and I had auto dubbing on, and what a lot of people have found is it ruins their channel because it takes views away from their normal audience. Well, my normal audience wasn't watching me all that much, and so when I was given a new audience, we had a big boost in views, and I made a video that had partially Japanese and partially English, and it tried to translate everything into English, even my English into English, and it screwed all the audio up really bad, so I had to turn that feature off. Well, when I turned that feature off, the new audience that was watching our channel, which coincidentally was South Koreans, the South Koreans stopped seeing our content, which means they quit watching it, which means that YouTube is like, oh, you don't have people watching you? You must not be making content that people want to watch, and so now they've killed all my views. My channel's kind of dead right now. Well, that's fun.
Great.
But I've said this before, I'll say it again, and you'll probably hear me say it about 500 more times. I do okay on my own. I do okay on my own, and I'm just here to have fun. So it's like, I would prefer that, you know, we get to see growth and I get to cultivate this channel into something kind of fun over time, but the reality is kind of is what it is. What I mean is the character cards of Eater and the Rina Shinomiya originated from Digimon games and not the card game. Yeah, no, I could see that because they had why is everyone all healed all of a sudden? How many people would you want to have watching a live stream?
There. Ready to launch.
So this is the interesting thing. So, like, I know I have a bunch of friends that are creators, and the general consensus among most of them is, like, the more people that watch you, the better. The thing is, though, is that almost all of my friends have never experienced what it's like to stream to a huge amount of viewers, and I only have a limited understanding of it, but I have streamed before with 1,000+ people watching me, and I can tell you it is the most uncomfortable, unpleasant experience I've ever had. When you have that many people watching you do not get to have a personalized experience with anyone who's watching you. And it becomes very kind of self-serving, where you just hang out while a whole bunch of people just say everything they can to try to get your attention, while you kind of just like act like some sort of god that everyone loves so much, and you just pick and choose who you want to entertain, and they get so excited. I don't like it, and I don't. That's not a number I prefer. However, I've also seen that number go down, and yeah, how can you read all that chat? No, you can't. You can't. Like, you just have to pick the things that seem to be the most interesting or that you want to. And so because of that, you don't have a personal experience with anyone in your chat, and I hate that. I hate that more than anything, because the only reason why I stream is to BS with people and learn about them and just have a good time communicating with people in my community. Not my community, but the community. Anyway, so I would not want 1,000 people concurrently watching. I found that number became much more tolerable around 100. I have operated for long periods of time with 100+ people watching me on multiple occasions, just out of pure luck. And I think that around 100 is perfect, because not everybody talks, but the chat is very busy. So a lot of people have a lot of people to talk to, and you can kind of observe the conversations that are occurring and insert yourself in, or it allows you to have people actually communicate with you. And so I think, yeah, ultimately around 100 concurrent viewers would be the most optimal amount of viewers, in my opinion. On the smaller side of things, the more realistic side of things, we've had our chat get to about 15. And I think that around 15 to 20 for like regulars is another sweet spot where you get a lot of really great conversations and people talk and interact with each other and foster their community and get to know each other, and I get to know them as well. And that is another point that I really enjoy. But yeah, I'm not like I have a friend, and I think that the most viewers he's ever had watching him has been maybe 20 people. I think maybe in like really short bursts he's had about 30 people watching him. And he makes a lot of statements that he wishes that just somebody like PewDiePie or Jacksepticeye or the Game Grumps, or although I don't think the Game Grumps are relevant. You guys can hate me for that because I know they're beloved, but I think they've lost relevancy years ago. But like he just is like, yeah, giant creators like that need to just like raid small creators like us, because that's the only way, if they did that, it would not the only way. that would be huge, and it would change our lives, and it would take almost nothing from them to do. And so, like, you know, that's what I think should happen. And he is pretty adamant that he thinks that the best thing that could ever happen to him is that some major creator sends him like tens of thousands of people watching him all at once. The thing is that when that happens to you, even at like a smaller scale, even when someone dumps like 1,000 people on you, that's if you've never had to handle that many people before, the first time you try to do it, it will be very stressful and painful, and you will do very badly, and you will feel badly. You will feel like you were given some sort of opportunity and that you've totally missed it. But the reality is, I forgot we can just stand still and everyone will heal.
Everyone.
The reality is that it's just like you need to be prepared for it, and you're better off growing slowly and measured over a period of time as a creator than you are just having someone drop like 50,000 people on you, because those people, like, really honestly aren't gonna care about you that much. You're going to have a really impossible time convincing really any of them to watch your content regularly and support you. And it's just, the benefits of it are not nearly as high as what you would think. And there's a lot of negatives to it emotionally. And I just don't think it's the answer. So it's like, yeah, could creators do that? Yeah, creators could do that. Creators could do that, indeed. They could do it all day and night. But they don't do it because there really isn't a good benefit for doing it. And it doesn't help the small creators like small creators think they would be helped. I can't remember who it was. Oh god, that guy came up on me. There was... Oh god, what did I just do? Did he die? He must have. There is some YouTubers that have talked about that. I think it was... What's his name? Because I'm on his newsletter. Jack Films. He got in that beef. He was really popular a while ago because he got in that beef with is this a Sniper Wolf? Sounds like I'm stuttering. Anyway, he did a thing for a while because when he was a small creator, he remembered, you know, how it felt to be a small creator, and so he was like, all right, well, I'm a huge creator now. I'm going to pay back. I'm going to give back. And he has this video that I wish I could find and share. But he talks about how he did spend a period of time as a big creator sharing other small creators. And he said that in his, like, all of his time doing it, and then talking with those small creators later, that the reality was it didn't help them. It did more against them than it did for them. And so he stopped doing that, and that's when he made his newsletter. And I don't know if you guys are interested in that. If you're a creator and you're interested in something unique that another creator is doing, a major creator where he's trying to help smaller creators out, I would highly suggest checking out his channel and seeing his newsletter, because he ended up making the newsletter in response to him realizing that when he was trying to help people, he wasn't helping them, but he does want to help them. So that's just a really good, because Because, like, I'm a small creator, and when I say that it doesn't help, people don't believe me. Because they're like, well, what do you know? And it's like, okay, what do I know, I guess? But there is big creators that have done this before, and they've tried it, and they've only seen negative effects that come from it. It's kind of like there was a lot of talk, too, about how there was channels like Sunny V2 and stuff like that that were, you know, making videos that were reactions to other smaller creators' videos. So they had like 20 million subs. I'm not talking about a particular creator, but I'm just saying creators had like 20 million subs. They'd find a small creator with like 10,000 subs or 2,000 subs that had a really great video, and they would do a reaction to it and post it on their channel. And it would get millions and millions of views. And the idea is it's okay to do that. It's okay to steal a smaller person's content to show on my channel, because I will give them a shout out. I will talk positively about them. I will make links, and I'll make it very easy for my viewers to see that person, and that person will become bigger and more successful. And when people dove in to what happened to the people who ended up with those thousands and tens of thousands or hundreds of thousands of new viewers that came out of nowhere because of someone reacting to their video, none of them stayed around. None of those new people stayed around. None of them watched any more content. It was like it almost did nothing. And then they ended up with a whole bunch of subs of people who weren't watching them. And YouTube doesn't like it when you have a whole bunch of... Oh god, this guy's hilarious looking. What the hell? You have a whole bunch of people that happened to, and none of them ended up becoming wildly successful. And by when I say none, I don't mean like literally none. There was, you know, there's been some people we've heard about, YouTube creators, that they're like, oh yeah, Carly gave me a shout out, and now I became like, I all of a sudden got on everyone's radar, and I'm this big creator now. But like, while, you know, we would all love to cling to hope on that and everything, and be like, wow, oh, that's amazing that big creator did that. It's so amazing. The percentage of people that have actually become success cases from that are fractional. Like, it's like literally we're looking at like points of percentage. So they're really, it would be very inappropriate and wrong to act like that's like, you know, that's just cope. Like, you're just wanting to cherry pick the successful people to be like, look, you become successful when they do this. But like, statistically, it's just, it's like, if 100,000 people were all given that opportunity, 2 or 3 of them became successful from it. And so in my opinion, with stats like that, it isn't helpful. And you don't really want that. You really don't. What you want is to make content that people enjoy and find on their own, and become long-term viewers, friends, whatever, supporters, instead.
There! Do it! Ready to go!
Can we just, like, fight these guys all day? Is there, like, an infinite amount of them? Everybody wants things the easy way, and I totally get that, and some people live these beautiful lives where they actually end up so lucky that they get these opportunities, and then everything works out just exactly as they wanted to. And I think that's a great thing that is a thing. But it's just not anything to hope and wish and count on, because the odds of it happening to you are like...
Hey, doesn't it look like this machine is connected to the shutter? Hey, doesn't it look like this machine...
There.
Well, how do I pick my partner that's doing this?
Do it!
Like, do I have an electric Digimon? What Digimon is electric? Electric? I don't think I have any. Vaccine Beast Rookie. Oh, he does. He's electric. So I want him.
You got it! There! You got it! I'm sorry.
Am I missing something? What am I missing? How do I, like, make him... Huh. I don't know how to, like, make him in particular attack. I guess I don't remember that. Anyway, I spend a lot of time, or I have spent a lot of time. I kind of go in waves of it, looking into this stuff and really mulling around, like, analytics and trends and all sorts of different things here.
You got it! Do it! There! You got it! There!
See, that should have been it. That should have been the electric one. I love learning about that stuff too. Yeah, but I mean, I've become kind of, I don't know, I've become kind of jaded, I guess. I don't know. I used to help a lot of people out, and I used to see a lot of people be successful when I helped them. Despite the fact that, you know, I'm not really the most successful person of all time. But I've also had kind of a lot of, like, friendships get crappy, because, like, people feel away about advice. Can I, like, I can't, like...
There! 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 There!
See, that should have been him. So, like, how do I tell what their digi attacks are? Oh, well, this isn't even the right guy. What? He says he just has foxtail. This is who I want. What? How did that happen? That was weird. Maybe that's why.
There!
There. Okay, there. Jeez. Jeez. Rats aren't running out no more. No more. Ah. Time to die. Yeah, I don't know. I look into stuff a lot. I mull over analytics a lot. I go over a bunch of stuff a lot. It's just like, I don't think that people know as much as people like that kind of. And I think that there's a lot of people out there, and I totally get why they feel the way they do, but there's just a lot of people out there that they want to put in this small amount of effort and just do what they want to do, and then when it doesn't work, they get mad and they you know, or like blame other things and stuff. I've seen some pretty poor, but it's like, how much of it actually works? Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know. So there's a couple of things that definitely do work as a creator, but the easiest, most like guaranteed ways for things to be successful are pretty bad. So like rage bait is like an extreme version of appealing to people's emotions. And if you can make a video that makes people mad, it's guaranteed you will have a more successful video than a video where you didn't make someone mad. But the same thing is also true about making someone sad or making someone extremely happy. Or if you can figure out a way to make some sort of extreme emotion extremely quickly occur with someone, then you will have a more successful. Like that's pretty much a guarantee. Harnessing that in practice is much tougher, and that's why a lot of people do kind of the shitty versions of it, where they basically
so close to helping that mysterious creature. What?
Putting that into practice is pretty hard, and it's even harder to do like in a real way. So one person who did that really well quite a while ago was Darman.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if you guys have seen those Darman videos, but like his videos are all completely based around bringing emotionality to.
Good. Well done.
Not like those little mice. They're tricky little fuckers.
There. Ready to launch.
But it works, and it always works. I mean, but it's like a lot of people do like political rage baiting, right? Because that's a really quick way, especially in the current times in the United States, to get people to like take attention, right? And it's like you get an equal mix of people, and this is why it gets so popular, is if you can piss people off, then you will get them commenting, reacting, sharing, talking about, fostering your stuff. And they don't realize that by doing that, they're actually helping you. Because they're so mad that it doesn't really matter. They're
There. Ready to go.
operating off of emotion. And so, yeah, you see it a lot with political. You see it with other kind of pieces of crap like Johnny Smalley that goes to Japan and says a bunch of horrible stuff to people. And that in itself has brought like an entire genre of people into content creation at savagely popular extreme levels. Finding trending topics almost always works too, if you can find a way to combine that with emotionality. And that one I personally know works because I've actually done that multiple times with my videos. I've had videos that I found where there's a current topic and a strong emotion about that current topic, and I've utilized that to make a timely video that became really popular. Making a clip into a short of 67. Yeah, I mean, I do think that you are onto something there. How's stream looking? Are we having problems with streaming at all?
There'd be a place like this underground.
Just what awaits us up ahead.
Because our bitrate is having problems. I might kill our vertical
If
stream.
you want to see what happens, you'd better like
Nobody's
this
really
video,
watching it
smash
anyway.
that subscribe button, and turn on notifications.
Yeah. You hear her?
Much appreciated.
Oh, we should probably let them. I keep forgetting that's like a thing.
Much appreciated.
My people must not have been hurt that bad. that a door to the
Wow.
I want to actually use that right now. That would be helpful. Seen a few skipped frames, but okay. Well, if you're over on the vertical side, then I'm sorry, but we are going to end stream on the vertical side. If you guys want to come over on the horizontal side, you're more than welcome to. I'm just trying to clear some bandwidth. Thank you guys if you have come in. It looks like we got 74 views and 5 likes. We're going to end the stream right now because, like I said, it's just not really doing much and our internet. But we will still continue to stream over on the horizontal side. So please join us over there.